So in the past I made a video to see the performance of my 1080 Ti before I retired it, and I did it in 1080p, 1440p and 4K, and now I want to compare it with my new 9070 XT. The CPU is still the same, that is a 3700X and 32 DDR4 RAM memory. The reason why I think this is a fair and interesting comparison is because the 1080 Ti cost around $600 when it was new. It's the same for the 9070 XT, and we're going from Nvidia to AMD, and there is about 10 years of development between these two cards. Now in these benchmarks I'm only going to test rasterization, so no AI upscaling, no fake frames and no ray tracing. Okay, let's begin the test with Crysis Remastered. These settings will be the same, everything on high, no ray tracing, first on 1080p with the island. And on the left will be the 1080 Ti and on the right the 9070 XT. And wow, I did not expect this much more FPS, especially on 1080p, because normally that's very CPU bound. And it's also a lot more fluid on the 9070 XT. Okay, now let's do the same in 1440p. That's a mix of CPU and GPU. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can immediately tell that the 9070 is a lot more fluid, responsive, and a very big boost in FPS. So let's see what it does in 4K. No, that's a big difference in performance. And also the 9070, the colors look a bit faded. That's because it's recorded in HDR. Okay, now let's try GTA 5. All the settings will be on high, and let's start with the resolution 1080p.
Lucky, buddy.
You're dead. Dispatch, we got a visual on the perp in pursuit.
Officers report the 505.
Now let's try GTA 5 on 1440p with the graphics also on high. Now let's try GTA 5 on 4K. This should be a very big difference.
Hi. Hey man, what's up? Yo, what's up? Hey, buddy. Shit, Dick. What the? Sorry.
Officers report 505 Eastern,
Are you kidding?
Okay, time for a completely new game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And first we're gonna try it out on 1080p, and as always the settings will be on high, and this game is a great test for CPU, GPU and RAM. And now Shadow of the Tomb Raider at 1440p with the graphics also on high. And now Shadow of the Tomb Raider in 4K. Okay, and now Red Dead Redemption 2 on 1080p with the settings all on high.
I need help, quick!
Wow, that game is pretty hard to run. Now let's try Red Dead Redemption at 1440p. You can see that the 1080 Ti is really struggling to keep up. The frames are so low that it just can't follow the game speed. Okay, and here is 4K, and well, the 1080 Ti looks more like a slideshow. Okay, that was pretty heavy. I thought my 1080 Ti was going to explode, but it held together. So, from the Old West to the modern East, let's try Cyberpunk. Okay, and as always we start at 1080p and all the settings will be on high, except if the game has the option for film grain, bloom or motion blur. I hate that stuff. It makes the graphics look worse and the performance also suffers, so I always turn that shit off. Okay, pretty nice performance. Now let's try Cyberpunk at 1440p. Okay, the 1080 Ti is starting to struggle here and the 9070 is still holding strong. So let's see how both do in 4K. Okay, pretty heavy to run, but it wasn't as rough as Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, now let's try Resident Evil 7 Village. And I love that in this game you can actually see what the graphic options do. So that makes it clear if the game looks worse or better and how it will affect the performance. So all the settings will be on high except for film grain, motion blur, and also an option that makes the background more blurry. Why would I want that? Now I went straight to 4K because this game is actually pretty easy to run. Oh, and apparently something went wrong with the footage on the 1080 Ti. Now, just for lols, I have turned on ray tracing and everything on max settings on the 9070 XT, and we still get a lot more FPS. And now we have arrived at the final game in our list, Spider-Man 2. And again, all the settings are on high, and we're going straight to a resolution of 4K because this video is already long enough.